If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Thursday, December 12th, 2013. I'm your host, Tiffany Elias. Today's show features a young star in the making and the high point winner from the men's USA Winter Nationals. Andrew Seliksar, the age of 17, has already captured multiple age group records in his career. And last week at Nationals, he battled some swimming veterans for that top of the podium. Here is an interview with Jeff Cummings where Seliksar discusses his training and highlights from his Junior World Championship experience.
All right, so Andrew, what a great meet you had, high point winner. I want to run down these times of these events that you had. Let's start with 200 IM, 143.22, 400 IM, 341.19, 100 breast, 53.26, 200 back, 142.23, and 200 fly, 142.55. A lot of great swims, all personal bests. Of those five, which stands out the most for you?
I think I was definitely happy with my 4IM. That was an event that I worked a lot at last year. And couldn't really put it together this summer because I got DQ'd in August. But I was definitely happy with that. Happy to get some points for NCAP, which we were going for throughout the meet.
Well, I think that definitely would be kind of the swim of the meet for you. You won it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was happy with all my times. I think most of them were personal bests. I still think there's a lot of room for improvement that I can make this season, heading in for the rest of the year. But I'm really excited about how our team performed this year at this meet.
Yeah, you guys swam very well at this meet. You know, you guys, Nation's Capital has a unique situation. Not unique, but you know, you guys are in many different locations, so you probably don't see a lot of the swimmers you've been competing with this weekend. What was it like to kind of all come together for this one meet?
Oh, it's great. You know, like you said, we're spread out a lot. So my group, with me, Janet, Megan, John, all those guys, we're in Northern Virginia, while Katie and Carson and Gavin are all in Maryland. So it's good at these meets to get together. Really reassuring because I know all of them work hard in practice. And just amazing to see what they can do in the meet. I was really impressed with all of them. They all swam amazing, lights out. Carson and Gavin both dropped a lot in their events, and Katie, as you guys all saw, had amazing swims. So yeah, it was great.
Tell me what your specific training group is like in Virginia. You listed all the names and very impressive people. You know, tell me about how it's like, what it's like training with that group.
Well, we swim with John Flanagan. You know, the great John Flanagan. He's a great coach. We really, you know, we try not to focus on one aspect of training. I don't want to, or any of the other guys want to just be like, oh, I'm only a 50 freestyle and that's all I can do. So we work a lot of freestyle IM. All that great stuff, so we can try and put together everything at the meets, do the best that we can. So we've had a lot of great development this year, you know, really pushing hard through these past months, and we got, you know, practice tomorrow at 8 a.m. Because our flight got canceled, but yeah, I know, we're just, you know, trying to work as hard as we can, getting ready for the rest of the year.
That's kind of odd, not even a day off.
No. Not with John.
Well, it's working, so I guess you can't really argue with the success.
Thank you.
Speaking of success, Junior Worlds, 1 under 2 minutes for the first time in the 200 IM, and then winning that gold in the 200 fly. Take us back to Dubai. What was the experience like for you? Oh,
Dubai was amazing. You know, everyone swam great. That was definitely a highlight, but I think the team chemistry we had there was just really, really something special. I know the girls did too, and all the guys, you know, Gunnar, Jay, Alex Katz, Caleb, they just all swam great. There wasn't, you know, everyone stepped up to try and be a leader, and we all did cheers. We all just really wanted to be there and represent our country as best we could. And so I thought it was just a great meet overall for the team.
Yeah, you guys didn't have as much time as maybe like, you know, the senior team when they go to the Olympics or something. You know, they have weeks to be together. You guys had maybe 3 or 4 days before the meet started to get together. So was it kind of, obviously maybe you knew a lot of the people on the team, but did it just kind of naturally flow that you guys were just as one unit by the time the meet started?
Yeah, definitely. you know, spending like 18 hours on a flight with someone, you'll definitely get to know them.
Yeah, that'll do.
But as the meet progressed, I think we all sort of took it upon ourselves to try harder and push. We kind of, I don't know if we didn't get off to the best start as the coaches wanted to, but after seeing the great swims at prelims the first day, we all just came out and just swam as best we could. I think the chemistry we had really clicked as the meet went on.
Going back to the meet here, you came out gunning right away, 200 to 200 IM. Once that event happened and you went your 143, I mean, how did that start the momentum of the rest of the meet for you?
Oh, it definitely helped. I know. I get like super nervous before my first race of the meet, because it kind of, I guess, sets the tone for how I'm going to feel the rest of the meet. So once I went out in prelims, I just went for it, and I went a best time, dropped a little over half a second. So I was happy with that, and I think it, gave me the confidence to keep going and going all out for the rest of my swims, which really helped.
You were in every race you were in, you were the only high schooler in the final.
Yeah.
All those finals you were in. I mean, did you first of all know that, or were you kind of just blocking that out that these guys were in their 20s and things like that?
I try not to think about it. One thing I was thinking about is I know everyone's swimming at juniors next weekend, and I know those guys are going to swim amazing. So I kind of wanted to set some good time standards to keep up with those guys. But the psych sheet came out. It looks like a really fast meet. I'm excited to see how everyone else is going to do.
Well, it's going to be a great one.
Yep.
Andrew, congratulations on a great meet. We're looking forward to 2014.
Yep, me too. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Keep an eye on 17-year-old Andrew Seliksar from Nation's Capital. I'm Tiffany Elias. Thanks for watching the Morning Swim Show. Join us again tomorrow for an interview with Missy Franklin. We'll see you then.